Welcome, guys, back to another stream. Today we're doing our reaction to the third round. This is where it gets proper. This is where the Championship and Premier League teams start coming in. Going live just a couple, sort of 5 or 10 minutes or so early before the draw actually starts. Just running through the ball numbers, but I hope you're doing all right, guys. And yeah, it's good to be back on the channel. Good to be doing some machines again. Weston, of course, still in the draw. Be very exciting to see who Weston get. Hopefully get a tie that gets televised. Because obviously those clubs down there, they can do with the money there. But yeah, be interested who everyone does get. If your team is still in the draw, let me know in chat who you want to see your side face up against. Unfortunately, no Bristol Rovers in this draw. Unfortunately for us as Bristol City, we go another year without the Bristol Derby. Maybe next year, better luck next year, Rovers. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well though. It's good to see you guys in the stream, and yeah, let me know who you want. If your team is still in the draw. But yeah, Josh, good to see you in the stream. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you're doing well. Unfortunate result for Bolton at the weekend. I seen you were there. Hope you enjoyed the away day. Other than the result, but yeah, the comments are not coming through on the stream website. But I'm just looking at my phone. Yeah, Retail rock to the stream. Hope you're doing well. He wants Lee Grant out of Huddersfield. What was your result at the weekend? You weren't in the FA Cup quarter, or were you? Can't quite remember, but I haven't actually seen the Huddersfield result on the weekend. But yeah, I've seen obviously been a bit up and down for you guys so far this season, hasn't it? But now I hope you're well, but mate. Always good to see him stream. But yeah, Reese lad as well. Hope you're doing all right, lad. Good to see him stream here. Hope you're all well, mate. And yeah, obviously Man United, of course, in this draw as well. So yeah, got plenty of teams really. Have a look at the ball numbers, of course. Number 1 is Bournemouth, 2 Arsenal, 3 Aston Villa, 4 is Birmingham, 5 Blackburn, 6 is Brentford, 7 Brighton, 8 is my team, Bristol City, 9 is Burnley, 10 Charlton, 11 Chelsea, 12 Coventry, 13 Crystal Palace, 14 is Derby, 15 Everton, 16 Fulham, 17 Hull, 18 Ipswich, 19 Leeds, 20 Leicester, 21 Liverpool, 22 Man City, 23 is United, 24 Middlesbrough, 25 Millwall, 26 Newcastle, 27 Norwich, 28 Nottingham Forest. Where are we? 29 Oxford, 30 Portsmouth, 31 Preston, 32 QPR, 33 Sheffield United, 34 Sheffield Wednesday, 35 Southampton, 36 Stoke, 37 Sunderland, 38 Swansea, 39 Tottenham, 40 is Watford, 41 West Brom, 42 West Ham, 43 Wolves, 44 Wrexham, 45 Macclesfield, 46 Grimsby, 47 Shrewsbury, 48 Swindon, 49 is Weston, 50 is Barnsley, 51 Bournemouth, 52 MK Dons, 53 Wigan, 54 Fleetwood, 55 Salford, 56 is Mansell, 57 Cambridge, 58 Brackley or Burton, 59 Blackpool, 60 is Walsall, 61 Exeter, 62 Cheltenham, 63 Doncaster, and 64 Port Vale. So there you go. There you go, guys. If your team's still in it, who do you want to get? Some decent teams there. You got teams from all levels, of course. Still a few teams down in non-league left in. I believe the only 2 are Macclesfield and Weston, I do believe. So big up to them and getting through. And it's a good stage for these non-league teams to get to this third round. We'll hopefully get a really good tie, I guess, put on TV to help them out. Obviously, give them a big, lots of money, which they desperately need down this league, lads. But yeah, welcome in, John. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you in here. Paul as well. Good to see you in here. How are you? I mean, I'm be interested. Yeah, unlucky Bristol Rovers. unlucky. Yeah, I said better luck next year, April. But now, honestly, I like yeah, it's been a really long time, of course, since we had Bristol Derby. Just really want to we really want to see it happen, but unfortunately we have to wait another year. Nah, surely it's going to happen next year. Surely, um, I reckon Bristol will get Preston. Um, that wouldn't be an awful tie for us. Obviously, Preston are going right in the championship at the moment, so be an interesting game actually. Um, yeah, wouldn't mind seeing Preston there. I just seen your comment there as well, John. Glad you're doing good. I'm doing I'm doing good as well. Thanks, John. It's good to see you in here. Good to see everyone in here as always. But yeah, FA Cup draw is about to start, lads. I just seen Blue Terry lost 3-2 at Cardiff. Cardiff are now top of League One. Huddersfield are in eighth. They're still only 2 points up to us, but yeah, I think I said they come top two outside of teams. So yeah, certainly below a lot of people's expectations at the moment, and yeah, a lot of pressure certainly is on League One at the moment to try turn it around for the Terriers. But but yeah, hopefully no, there's plenty of games over this festive period. Hopefully, it's a good opportunity to for you guys to try and um, what's the word we're looking for? Try and uh, put pressure on that top six and potentially even top two if you can get a good run together during this festive period. But yeah, you said it there, Blue Terry. It can't come on like this, can it? And John said it. It can. It can. Well, hopefully it doesn't for you guys, Blue Terry. I hope you can turn it around. I'd love to see you guys in the championship once again. I thought, it, I think it was, inevitably coming for you guys that you were going to go down. You had you you have a great escape on the Neil Warnock the season before. So yeah, the signs were there. The writing was on the wall, sort of. But it was sad to see you guys go down. I love it if you could come back up this season. A big club so deserve to be in the championship. So many clubs down in League One that are way too big for that level. Sheffield Wednesday's going to be one next season. After they got deducted, was it another 6 points? Yeah, I just can't see them putting it back. But maybe we'll see what happens. Catch up with chat. Big up Impulse as well. It's good to see you in the stream, mate. Hope you're doing well. My friend. You're still enjoying playing a bit of Fall Guys. I seen you didn't you upload one Fall Guys the other day? It was just like a montage or something like that, wasn't it? But yeah, hope you're doing well though, mate. Good to see you in here. Obviously, Manning's number says to be Terror. Nah, he was a great manager for us. I feel. I think he did jump to Norwich sort of too quickly, and I think that was evident, of course. In the results they were getting on him. But I still think he's a decent manager. I think I think he'd 100% do well. At a team like us, so they're sort of pushing, or a team that should be pushing up its top levels in League One. So yeah, if Ian Manning does go to Huddersfield, if you guys get rid of Lee Grant, then I think that'd be a brilliant appointment for you guys. To be fair, I still think he's still got a lot of. What am I saying? He's still got a lot of potential. He's still a very, very young manager. I think that managers have bad jobs. All the time. We have bad stints, and I was a bad stint for the man at Norwich. But no, he's still a very, very good manager. I've seen it firsthand, of course, at at Bristol. So yeah, no, I love it if you got an opportunity at Huddersfield. And I versus Wolves, of course tonight. I've got Embuemo in my fantasy. I had a good week in in the midweek games in the Premier League last week, but this weekend I think I got 42 points. So I've still got uh, Embuemo left, of course. So hopefully he can cook tonight. But yeah, I left. What was it? Petrovic, Enjoy, Esteve, and someone else. But those three got really decent points on my bench. I left them on my bench, which I'm a bit glad about. I had Daniel Munoz in my team and he didn't play. Heard he got arrested, so which is a bit crazy. But yeah, um, my United versus Wolves. I mean, it's a game. It's a game realistically that United shouldn't be too worried about. But you never know with United, of course. But obviously, the fact that Wolves haven't won a game so far this season, it can't carry on like this, can it? But it has to carry on to tonight at least. Surely, yeah. United never make it easy, but I reckon I'm feeling that what's it a close 1-0 win for United tonight. That's gonna be my prediction. Um, yeah, we did, and Samuel Johnson in our league as well, John. uh, I say, yeah, me and Reese have been me and Reese have been laughing about that. Imagine if he goes on this mad run and finishes top of our league. That'd be crazy. be the, be the biggest miracle since Leicester won the Premier League. Go on, I back Sam Johnson to win the league in our league in FPL. What do you reckon? What do you reckon, John and Reese lads? Is Sammy Johnson winning it all? He's going to win it all, hasn't he? Yeah, Culver are a decent team. You're right there, Josh. Obviously, lost at the weekend, but yeah, still going strong in the championship. Are they going to want to carry on with championship form into potential cup run, or are they going to? Will they sort of think of the cup as being sort of a distraction uh, from how well it's going for them in the championship so far? It'd be interesting to see, but Culver is a decent team. We all go there, but we're seeing at the weekend, which yeah, not really looking forward to us going there. We never have a good record there, and obviously doing really well. We've got Leicester tomorrow at home, which you know is going to be a tough game, but you know so many games across this festive period. Everyone's trying to pick up as much points as they can. But yeah, a bit of Riley in the stream as well. There we go. The comments on streaming are showing up on the screen now. Yeah, good seeing it. Good to see you guys in the stream. Oliver as well. It's good to see you, mate. Yeah, been a while since I've seen you. Hope you're doing well. Hope uni's going for you. Going well so far for you, as I should say. But yeah, oh yeah, Weston. That was who I was going to say. I wanted him to draw. I mean, it's the closest game for us. So yeah, that'd be a great tie for us. Obviously, Weston got Rovers last season. Yeah, it'd be good for them to have it at our ground, because then they can take more fans and be potentially a game I guess on the telly. But yeah, let me know, guys, who do you want your club to get as well. Yeah, I imagine a scene. So John and Reese lads, imagine can Samuel Johnson do it? the scenes if it does happen. But yeah. And speaking of Sammy Johnson, there he is. We're just speaking of him. Hope you're well. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're enjoying the FPL league so far. But yeah, looks like the FA Cup draw is about to start. Some derby game. West Ham Mare will be absolute fireworks. We'd love to see that. Yeah, that's why they want to get Millwall into Prem, isn't it? Disallowing our goal at the weekend. Bring the AR in the championship. We need it. We need it, man. You're climbing the ranks, to be fair, lad. Doing very, very well. And I hope it continues for you, mate. What day yesterday? Absolutely, that Lando winning the F1, Bristol born. I swear he said in an interview once that his favourite team growing up was Bristol. So he's a proper proper City fan. We love him, and obviously Ginge winning the jungle as well. But yeah, honestly don't know too much about Samuel, but Reese is just a mate online. Riley. So yeah. But yeah, it looks like a draw. Hopefully should be getting on the way very soon, lads. Yeah, Man United as well is a team he said he does like, but obviously I doubt he watches too much football. But yeah, here we go then, lads. The proper draw. This is where it gets proper. All the Championship and Premier League teams come in. Unlucky Rovers, unlucky Bolton. Better luck next year, lads. And the first ball numbers drawn out is Wolves. Wolves are the first team drawn out, lads. So you play Man United tonight, and we'll be playing Shrewsbury Town in the third round. Shrewsbury they ain't got a huge support, but they take quite a lot of fans there. The next team is Doncaster. There you go. Doncaster are playing Southampton. It's a good side for Doncaster. Good team at home. Tottenham are next. Who's going to play Tottenham away? And it'll be Aston Villa. It's a boring tie, that all Premier League game. Tottenham against Aston Villa. Next team is going to be Port Vale. Obviously, the team that knocked out Bristol Rovers this weekend. Fleetwood. Port Vale against Fleetwood. I mean, that's a good tie for both because good opportunity to get to the fourth round, which is, don't really happen for both teams. But Preston is a draw. This team next drawn. Bouter reckons we'll get Preston. Preston against Wigan. That's a bit of a local derby, guys. Riley said he wants a local derby. Preston against Wigan. There you go. And Ipswich is the team drawn next. Ipswich against Blackpool. Blackpool won, was it 4-0 against Carlisle? So that was a good result for them. And their rewards is an away game at Portman Road against Ipswich. The game next, the team draw next is going to be Wrexham. And who's going to Racecourse Ground is going to be Oh, it's going to be Nottingham Forest. Of course, we've got a few Forest fans on the channel. Wrexham against Nottingham Forest. That'll be a good game. I might get on TV potentially. Charlton and X, of course. Which thoughts do go out to the Charlton fan. Did unfortunately pass away this weekend. Very, very sad news. But we got Chelsea. That's a big tie. Charlton against Chelsea there. Team next is going to be Man City. See, team a lot of teams would like to get. That's going to be Exeter going to the Etihad. It's a big tie for Exeter. That one should be on TV, which will be a really good for Exeter, aren't there? And West Ham on next. Are they going to get Millwall? Is Derby going to have it? Magic of the FA Cup is going to give West Ham QPR. Still a good game. West Ham against QPR. I'll take that. And the next team is Sheffield Wednesday. On minus 10 points in the Championship right now. Looking like we're going to go down. And we've got Brentford in the cup. It looks like they might not have a cup run this season either. Because Brentford are a tough team, but you never know. Fulham are the next team drawn out. And Fulham are going to be playing Middlesbrough. That's a decent tie there as well. Fulham against Middlesbrough. Everton are next. Oh no. Everton against Sunderland. Oh yeah, they do have us down as Bristol. Game's gone there. Liverpool are next, so I can't believe they've just got us down to Bristol. Liverpool against Barnsley next. And Burnley will be at home. Josh reckons Weston will get a home tie. It's Burnley versus Millwall. There we are. Norwich are next. Norwich are at home at Carrow Road. He had a very good week this week, Sam, to be fair to you, in FPL, lad. You know, but of course we got 5 free transfers next because of the AFCON. Norwich against Walsall. And Portsmouth at home next, so that'll be interesting. Probably need to change a few players. Portsmouth against Arsenal. That's a big tie for Pompey. And Derby are next. Yeah, Millwall would have been a very good game for Rovers. That would have been a feisty game. Or Derby Leeds. That's gonna be a good game. Derby against Leeds. Swansea next. Swansea West Brom Championship game. Swansea have a decent record against West Brom, so I don't think Tristan would be too mad about that. And Salford are next. So many teams still left. Salford against Swindon. There you go. That's another same league game, so it makes it a bit boring. But next team is going to be Boreham Wood. So they knocked out Newport in the second round. And we got the teams that are playing tonight, Brackley or Burton at home for Boreham Wood. There you go. gonna do the miracle, aren't you, Samuel? You're gonna go on mad run and you just the scenes, bro. If you do win it this year, it'll be absolutely mental. The Grimsby are next. There it is. Weston are drawn. Weston go to Grimsby Town. There we are. That's a decent draw for Weston, to be fair. A nice ground, Grimsby. Right by the sea. So Grimsby West fans are gonna love that. Holby Blackburn. Decent tie out for Weston away to Grimsby. I'd love to see that. And Newcastle next. And Newcastle will be playing Bournemouth. That's a long way to travel for Bournemouth. Josh isn't happy about that. Bournemouth getting an away tie. But there we are. MK Dons for the team next drawn. And MK Dons will be playing Oxford. MK Dons against Oxford is the next game. And now it is Cheltenham at home. Cheltenham will be playing Leicester. That's a good side for Cheltenham, that is. Big game for them. Not many teams left in the draw now. The next team is Cambridge. Cambridge are next. And they get Birmingham at home. Cambridge versus Birmingham. There you go. Bristol City, we are at home. The teams we could get. Watford. Bit of a dead tie, but hopefully a winnable game. Hopefully we can win that one and get through, but not this glamorous game. But we'll take it. Stoke next. Stoke will play Coventry, another all championship game. When we played on the weekends from Saturday the 10th of January, I do believe, Josh. So yeah, about a month's time, these games will be played. Macclesfield are drawn next. Macclesfield against Crystal Palace. Wow, that is a big tie. Macclesfield, National League North, against Crystal Palace for the Premier League. That should be put on TV, that shouldn't it? Man United are drawn next. Who's going to Old Trafford? Brighton, another boring game. And Sheffield United and Mansfield left. But who's going to be at home? It's going to be Sheffield United. Mansfield go to Bramall Lane. That completes the draw. There you go. And yeah, see, I'll just read it out again. A few lads. So you got Wolves versus Shrewsbury, Doncaster versus Southampton, Tottenham versus Aston Villa, Port Vale versus Fleetwood, big derby between Preston and Wigan, and Ipswich against Blackpool will be interesting. Wrexham against Nottingham Forest is going to be a good game. Charlton versus Chelsea, Man City versus Exeter, West Ham against QPR is a good game. Sheffield Wednesday against Brentford, Fulham against Middlesbrough, Everton against Sunderland, Liverpool against Barnsley, big away game for Barnsley. Burnley against Millwall, Norwich against Walsall, Portsmouth versus Arsenal. Yeah, Pompey fans will be loving that. Derby against Leeds, that'll be a good one. Swansea against West Brom, Salford versus Swindon, Bournemouth against Brackley or Burton, Grimsby v Weston, Hull versus Blackburn, Newcastle versus Bournemouth, MK Dons versus Oxford, Cheltenham versus Leicester, Cambridge versus Birmingham, Bristol City versus Watford, Stoke v Coventry, Macclesfield against Crystal Palace. It's gonna be massive for Macclesfield. Man United versus Brighton and Sheffield United versus Mansfield. There you have it, lads. That completes the draw. And yeah, some decent games in there. A few boring games, but what can you have in the day? But yeah, that is gonna do it for the end of the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed the draw. And I hope you're looking forward to the games. But yeah, see you lads later. Have a good rest of the day. Take care. and goodbye.